Hello everyone, welcome to the 23rd Afternoon with Tea with Paul
and Karen. Hello, welcome, willkommen everybody. I found my personal face mask. What do you think about it? No, I'm just joking, of course. I was tidying my shelves and I found that on the way and I thought that was quite funny anyway.
I'm surprised you can wear that dress today because it's blooming freezing out.
Oh, it's nice and warm in here. I'll tell you all about the dress a little bit later. But first of all, happy birthday to Divya down in Cambridge. Happy birthday for today.
Happy birthday, Divya.
And happy birthday, a late happy birthday to Burkhard from Wednesday over in Eppingen in Germany. Happy birthday, Burkhard.
Happy birthday, Burkhard.
Lovely to see you all. Willkommen. Shall we directly start with the song?
We could do, yeah. I worked in the factory, I mastered my trade, from clay and fire to the cups that I made. But I longed for the long road and craved for the stage and dreamed of just what I could be. So I told them one day that these cups were my last. I was done with the wheel, I was through with the cast, and the clay in my nails would be a thing of the past when tomorrow I follow my dreams. But if I speak from the heart, it was clear from the start, written there in the start, with the fate of this chancer and what was to be. It was all there to see, but to fools such as me, I was blind to the answer. I forgot the words.
Oh, is it about the guy who came that you found?
Now my brain's gone. Sorry.
It's okay. Do you want to try again?
No.
Right, well, that's Paul's love story in one verse, so we shortened that down a tiny little bit. I'll tell you something about it. Maybe we'll start it again in a second if you want to. We've had loads of comments about my dress. I'll tell you a bit about that dress in a bit, but it's actually Sabine's fault that I'm wearing that dress. So you might be thinking, why is she wearing an evening gown for afternoon tea that is even at least a size too large for her? We've actually packed it down on the back. You probably don't see that, but yeah, it is, and it's far too long. It's not done yet. Anyway, the reason is that after episode 20, Sabine thought, whoa, that if you remember, the color of that dress was very similar to this one. And she said, that's amazing. I've got just the jewellery for Karen, because Sabine's got a little shop in Eppingen called Steingarten and Burkhardt. And they do some stone jewellery. And she thought, I've just got the necklace for her. She has to have that necklace for that other green dress that she had. And of course, I can't wear the green dress again because, I told you I'm going to change the dress for every time, and that's the only other green dress I've got. So, Sabine, it's your fault that I wear that today. I hope you all enjoyed. I would like to show you that wonderful necklace that was in the parcel. It's probably even nicer when it's sort of in the light, because I think it reflects the light beautifully. And it's a mineral or a stone called lizardite. Lisa did in German, and Sabine told me the story all about it. It's from Cornwall originally, where they sourced it in the lizard, and it's not because of the color or of the animal, but why it is. There's a different. It's a Cornish name for the area. Anyway, I don't want to go too deeply into it. Sabine sourced this rock by herself with her husband in Norway by herself in a quarry, and they made the jewellery themselves out of that stone. And she thought, I just have to have it. And this was what it looks like in original. Fantastic, isn't it? Or with all these enclosures and everything. Anyway, Sabine, thank you also for the chocolate that we got there. Lots of German chocolate, because I'm sure you wanted to make sure that I fit in that dress properly at some point. And lovely tea as well, by the way. One is called Women's Power, and the other one is called Matcha Lemon, and I'm having the matcha lemon today. What are you drinking today? I hope it's not breaking up anymore. I've seen a few people commenting that it's breaking
I know
up.
Peter said that, didn't he?
We've got buffering issues on Facebook and YouTube.
Fair.
Let me see. It looks all right, our end, really.
We're doing good, but I can see.
Right, okay.
No,
Dropped
interesting.
frames, no, nothing.
Okay,
Weird. Oh, well.
we'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes. Keep us updated. Would you like to do that again, or shall we do a different one?
We'll do a different one. Might
We'll do a
come back
different
to it. Yesterday was a very sad day, of course, for many, many people. The loss of the great Dame Vera Lynn. So we thought it might be nice to sing one of her songs now.
That certain night, the night we met, there was magic abroad in the air. There were angels dining at the Ritz, and a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. I may be right, I may be wrong, but I'm perfectly willing to swear that when you turned and smiled at me, a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. The moon that lingered over London town, poor puzzled moon, he wore a frown. How could he know we two were so in love? The whole damn world turned upside down. The streets of town were paved with stars. It was such a romantic affair. And when we kissed and said goodnight, a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. When dawn came stealing up, all gold and blue, to interrupt our rendezvous, I still remember how you smiled and said, was that a dream? Or was it true? Our homeward step was just as light as the tap dancing feet of the stair. Like an echo far away, a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. I know, 'cause I was there that night in Berkeley Square. Thank you very much. Ah, one of my favourite violin songs.
Cheers, folks. Thank you very much.
Thank you very
indeed.
much. There seems to be still breaking up things, but if
Really?
it breaks up on Facebook, try it on YouTube. Maybe YouTube is better. They
All right.
often have a better streaming thing. So go on YouTube if Facebook doesn't work. So that's
All right.
probably
Oh,
the solution.
Sorry about that. I hope that's nothing our end.
No, I don't think so
Absolutely.
because it looks
No.
all pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Is
No.
it? No?
No, I'm looking at ours. Oh, I don't
No,
know.
I'm looking at them.
No,
I
we're
think
all
it's
right.
Facebook. Right, okay, I
Not
don't
funny.
think we can do anything. Oh,
No,
thank
it's
you,
buffering,
Steve.
it's
Thank you.
buffering.
It's
no,
lovely.
it is buffering.
Well, at our end, it's okay.
Okay.
Have a look at if you want to have a look at YouTube, if it's buffering there as well. Anyway, it could be Facebook. We can't do much about it because here it looks perfectly fine. Anyway, I'll record the whole thing, and if it's actually not working, we can probably see it. Anyway, talking about the dress, the reason I've got the dress and the reason I haven't altered it is quite simple. I bought it about 3 years ago in a sale, and I thought, oh well, it's size 12, can't, it's too big, can't wear it. So I'm gonna let it alter when I'm actually wearing it, and I wanted to wear it for the first time when we are nominated for the BBC Radio 2 Folk Awards. 3 years on.
You'll probably have grown into it by then.
I think so, yeah. So we're still waiting for it. That's why I've never worn that dress. But thank you for the opportunity today, Sabine, because it's actually a rather nice dress. I think probably should alter it before we are nominated because might not happen, who knows. Anyway.
Good. Okay. I don't think we have done this song once, I think.
We have, yes.
And it's one way you can join in, sing along, as long as you can speak German. Now it's
Whilst you're looking there, I'm just having a
Trying
little
to-
Raffaello in the middle meantime because it's
trying to fill out your dress.
Yeah. German chocolate.
Has a chorus. Please sing along. It goes, I have to learn German, I have to learn German, I have to learn German before I die. So please don't boo at my R's and my U's. Give me the Hochdeutsch before I die. Now Hochdeutsch is High German, as you probably know. Karen's going to help you with a few, what do they call these cards? So what cards?
Flashcards.
Flashcards. When first I went to High Germany, many, many things were new to me. With my guitar on my shoulder and my old denim suit, and under my arm a Taschenwörterbuch. I'll have to learn German, I'll have to learn German, I'll have to learn German before I die. So please don't boo at my R's and my U's. Give me the Hochdeutsch before I die. And you sing, give me the Hochdeutsch before I die.
Sounded good. Good for a first time.
Not bad. I was driving down the Autobahn, doing very well, keeping to the right side, reading all the Schilder. Then I looked down at my road map, but it would not impart how to find that large town of Ausfahrt. I'll have to learn German, I'll have to learn German, I'll have to learn German before I die. So please don't boo at my R's and my U's. Give me the Hochdeutsch before I die. Give me the Hochdeutsch before I die.
Lovely. I had to hear them. That was brilliant. Well done. Keep singing, everybody. And swaying.
Won't somebody tell me and give my mind peace? What a Dingsbums. Was ist dies? If you will teach me my ABC, I'll give you fish and chips for tea.
That's what we're having tonight, isn't it?
They think that's all we eat, and that's what we're having tonight.
That's right. Well, and Staffordshire oatcakes, of course.
Not together.
No.
That'd be horrible, wouldn't it?
Fish and an oatcake?
Yeah. I'll have to learn German. I'll have to learn German. I'll have to learn German before I die. So please don't boo at my R's and my O's. Give me the Hochdeutsch before I die.
The Hochdeutsch before I die. Well sung, everybody. Fantastic. Yeah, it's all good. I'm making Paul a little bit nervous.
She's terrible.
Love throwing things away like that. Anyway, I had a couple of people telling me that I'm a bit of a tease because I keep telling you about my guitar there in the background, and I never tell you the story. It's just that, you know, there were so many stories to tell in between, so I thought I'll keep that a little bit. So the story of my guitar, it's a Crafter, and as I said, it's a special guitar for me because I got it from one of my previous employers. I was working long before I was a singer myself. I was just playing at campfires really and singing and things in the shower and stuff. And I was working for this little concert agency in Germany and doing bookings for an a cappella band who now are probably one of the biggest and most famous a cappella bands in Germany, called the Fünf near Stuttgart. We did really good projects. We sort of implemented some songs in the tram where they, instead of saying the names of the stations, they would sing the name of the stations through the speakers and the tram, and it was really good, and people absolutely loved it. It was one of our projects, one of my projects, and things like that I did for them. And yes, and when I left there at some point, they had a big show in Ludwigsburg in a place called the Scala, a lovely theatre, and they called me on stage and they presented me with this guitar as a thank you for my services there. I think that was probably the moment where I decided, 700 people in front of there all applauding, and I think that was probably the moment where I decided, well, I think I want to be on that stage myself. It didn't work out with the guitar being on stage, but I worked on the singing from then on. And that's the story about that guitar. And maybe one day in the afternoon tea, I maybe even pick it up and play a few chords for you. But that guitar playing hasn't very much developed since then.
I'm going to play that song now. I hope. This is a story of my my career, really, if I have one. From working in the factories and the potteries to leaving to be a rock star, which never happened, and then getting a proper job, but then coming back to the music. I worked in the factory, I mastered my trade, from clay in the fire to the pots that I made. But I longed for the long roads and craved for the stage and dreamed of just what I could be. So I told them one day that these cups were my last. I was done with the wheel, I was through with the cast, but the clay in my nails was a thing of the past. Then tomorrow I follow my dream. But if I speak from the heart, it was clear from the start, written there in the stars, was the fate of this chancer, and what was to be it was all there to see. But to fools such as me, I was blind to the answer. Many years later, one cold lonely night, helpless and hungry, but a book I could write. If I could make it to London and the East City lights, somehow I would find myself work. So I cut all my hair and I knocked every door, till the man with a million from North Baltimore said, if you get a suit, son, I'll teach you the score, and soon you'll be richer than me. Now if I speak from the heart, it was clear from the start, written there in the stars was the fate of this chancer. And what was to be, it was all there to see. But to fools such as me, I was blind to the answer. Quicker it went, and so no surprise did my Baltimore friend. It was then that I saw you, and my future was penned. Welcome back to the long roads and dreams. Now if I speak from the heart, it was clear from the start, written there in the stars was the fate of this chancer. And what was to be, it was all there to see. There was just you and me, and you were the answer. And what was to be, it was all there to see. Now it's just you and me, and you are the answer. We got there.
Well done. I'm glad we done it again, so there you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for letting us do it again.
Hadley's in Whitby, is that a great fish and chip shop, Joan?
Well, the best one around, she says.
Really?
And Martin, yes, I found myself the best guitar player around. So that's...
Me?
Yeah.
What did somebody say?
It was about the guitar playing and that mine hasn't improved. And
Oh,
Martin said, I found myself the best guitar player around. And I think I have. I think you're absolutely right. Hello, Robin.
Did you hear the intro to today's session? Me playing a bit of blues. It was... I like doing that.
And why do you feel bluesy at all?
Sometimes. Only bluesy music.
Right.
Not bluesy now.
No, I think he never. He's always energetic and upbeat. It's always lovely. Well, we have been thinking.
Oh, we have been thinking, yes. We started this for lockdown, never realised we'd be going 23 shows. And we want your thoughts on it, but we're going to be thinking about it next week. Probably come to a decision next week, how we go forward. We want to do something, we don't want it to get stale, so we want to come up with something fresh. And we're wondering maybe we make this just a Friday thing, for instance, and then we got time to work on something else. So that's our thoughts, just to give you a bit of a heads up there. So as time goes on, people are going back to work and going shopping now, and
Meeting
so we
people.
thought maybe this is a lockdown thing. Maybe we just make it to one day, Friday probably, and then we try and come up with something fresh as well.
Well, lockdown is going to be eased, so we thought we're easing the show as well, don't we? No, but decisions are not made yet. We just want to hear your opinions about it, and this is just what we are thinking about, aren't we? So we just wanted to. Well, we're one big family here, so we thought, well, we'll take you into the decision process as well, how it feels for you. So please send us a message, send us comments, and let us know what you feel about it. That'd be lovely.
Yeah, thank you, Christine, saying she liked that song. Thank you. Lovely to see you and Mick last night. It was great. Thank you.
Yes,
we enjoyed it.
Lovely singing as well. We've been to a folk club last night again in Nantwich. Well, not really, we're just online, but we saw Bernard. Hi, Bernard, by the way. And he was doing Musi Den, or Wooden Heart, for me on the
accordion.
On the accordion, and that was special. That
You'd
was
love
nice.
that, Chris.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. For Chris, by the way, Chris, I'm so sorry. We wanted to play Tracy Chapman for you, by the way, but then Dame Vera came into the way, so we'll do that another time for you. Just, you were on the list, but, you know,
it says
things
here,
happen. Baby, can I hold you? Tracy Chapman. Chris.
Crossed out.
Don't feel offended. It's, you know, we have to, sometimes there are priorities. Shall I tell you a joke, by the way? I think it's joke time, isn't it?
It's become tradition, hasn't it?
It has a little bit. Oh, talking about ducks, by the way, and jokes. Another reason really is, I mean, still got loads of dresses. That's not the problem. But another thing is I ran out of rubber ducks. I've shown you all rubber ducks that I have got. That's it. I'm
just talking to Martin.
Oh, I see. But this morning when I was doing one of my shelves, there was a box on, and what I found is not a rubber duck, but this little fella here. So I thought I'll just carry on with whatever duck I can find. Vince, that water feature that you showed us, by the way, absolutely amazing. I've been talking to them this morning, and actually.
I told you, Vince, didn't I, that it would take a lot to keep her away from that now.
It's really good. Anyway, joke. A duck runs into a library and says...
It didn't go into a library, darling.
Oh, it doesn't? No, into a pub. Well, the pub is next to the library, so it was first in the library, dropped the book, and then ran into the pub. And it ran into the pub as fast as possible, says to the barkeeper, 10 shots of your best whiskey, please. Fast, quick, go. And the barkeeper puts the 10 glasses down, puts the best whiskey in, 10 shots, and the duck starts drinking one after the other. And the barkeeper, hey, what's the rush? That's my best whiskey. I can't just call it, what's the rush about? And the duck keeps drinking. It says, if you had what I've got, you would drink as fast. And the barkeeper says, so what have you got then? 50p.
Quite good.
Oh, dear.
For a Friday. Not bad.
I love that. Anyway. Is it time for our last song?
It is.
Have you spotted my little charm, by the way? I showed you last week. It's just lovely. It goes even with the dress. Some green in there as well.
I hate it when you're gone, and all that's left is empty rooms, perfume bottles empty strewn across the bathroom shelf. I'm drinking to my health, to all those things I won't do now. Well, here's to life, cheers anyhow. I'm making tea for one. I hate it when you're gone.
I hate the way I feel. Where's that confidence that's me? The gallant heart for all to see has left the room for now. I'll take my final bow. I'll pack my props and stage away, climb back in my cage and say I never was the one. I hate it when you're gone.
So if you think like me, you'll know the way I'm feeling now. Well, here's to life, cheers anyhow. I'm making tea for one. I hate it when you're gone. I hate it when you're gone.
I hate it when you're gone.
I hate it when you're gone.
Tea for one.
Good. Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you for singing along and having your tea with us.
I think Phil's just suggested that a fresh idea might be we have guests.
We have guests.
Guests,
Yeah.
yeah. Let's see if we can let people in our house. When we can let people in
Well,
the
no, I
house,
think you
when-
can get people virtually in, can't you?
Yeah, I suppose
Yeah.
you could.
Well, nice idea. Yeah, we'll think
Yeah.
about that. Yeah.
I'll have your Paul in Dubai.
That's right. That'd be nice. Yeah. Thank you, by the way, for everybody who we've sent quite a few CD hours this week. Actually, there was a lot of CD orders this week, which
Yeah.
is lovely. Thank you very
Lovely.
much for
Thank
buying
you
our
very much for that.
things
We
and
really appreciate it.
downloads and everything. And of course, thank you for all your donations again. And again, Sabine, thank you for this absolutely incredible necklace. And thank you again, Ella, for that lovely memento, which gets, well, more and more closer to my heart every day. Is it that time?
It is.
Well, get your cups up, start swaying, and sing along with us for a little outro. Well, that's it for a little while. Goodbye, my friends, good luck. We'll see you in a field somewhere. Auf Wiedersehen, me duck. We shouldn't shed another tear, for friends will all be back. We'll see you in a field somewhere. Auf Wiedersehen, me duck. Auf Wiedersehen, me ducks.
Auf Wiedersehen, everyone. As
Dankeschön.
always, have a lovely weekend. Look after yourselves. Thank you for everything. Great to see you all. Thank you.
Vielen Dank. Wir sehen uns am Dienstag um 5 Uhr für Afternoon Tea mit Paul und Karen. On Tuesday, 4 o'clock for Afternoon Tea with Paul.
And Karen.
He's almost forgotten about me, hasn't he there?
Nearly.
Thank you for joining us today. Have a great weekend, everybody. Lovely to see you all. And if it broke up for you today, we're very
Yeah,
sorry.
we're sorry about it. I don't know what was going
Have
on.
another look at YouTube, because I understand that YouTube was okay. So just catch up if you like. See you soon.
Bye now.
Bye.